Don't be a buzzkill.
They trying to pull me out the higher road, but I just put my hands up with my eyes closed. Cause I'm a rebel.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Real Football Picks Week 9. As always, I'm Vinny, and this is my main man, Shane. Wait, first of all, I want to give a shout out to the Cubbies, man. Congratulations on that.
Woo! 108 years.
108 years.
2016.
Done. Joe Madden did his best
World
to blow that
Series
game, but let's go on to Week 9 here. Joe Madden. Joe Madden? All right.
Hey, first thing first, because this caught my eye, we'll do a little celebratory shot. We did very well. We did very well last week.
Well, you did
My
very
man.
well. I've been doing pretty good with those.
Salute.
How you doing?
Good.
Henry. Thank God he refilled on this. It's delicious.
It is.
Love this stuff. All right, last week, Shane, myself, and Ricky, who will be here in a little bit, missed the highlight for all of you that remember. We went 7-4-1 against the spread. Shane went 1-0 against the spread with his pick of the week, Houston, and now he's on a 3-0 streak. Congratulations.
Thank you, my man.
Is this a
Appreciate
record
it.
for you?
It is.
Rick went 1-1. He had Philadelphia, which lost, but if you waited a little bit and waited to the end of the week, you might have got +6. But as far as we're concerned, that's an L, a big L.
He's here.
And he had the Saints, which is an outright dog winner. Congratulations on that when he comes on. And I had Indy, which is another loser. I'm on a bad streak with that. What are you going to do? You had Cousins as your sleeper.
Yep.
In fantasy football. Did better than you described, which we all thought was crazy.
Not as many touchdowns as I said, but
I had
450
Marshall,
yards.
which was a bum. Then for bust, you had, who was your bust again?
Skuchinich.
He did bad. And I had Gordon, which did good. So that was bad. Let's go on to this week. We're going to do our sponsor in a second. And now I'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Perfect Dental Care, your local dentistry office devoted to general and cosmetic care. They have a new technique called the Perfect Smile. Shane had it done last week, and check it out. The Perfect Smile Dental Care is located at 1307 East Warm Springs. Give them a call at 1-800-SMILES. Mention Shane and Vinny's name, and we get a free whitening. Come on, man. Hey! What's this guy doing again? You believe this guy?
Now he's vacuuming.
And now it's that time for the Fantasy Football Minute. This week we're going to be doing a t-shirt giveaway because Josh finally got t-shirts. Congratulations, Josh.
Yay!
Took him 9 weeks, but we got the t-shirts in. So we're going to be doing a t-shirt giveaway. My sleeper this week is Dante Moncrief. So whoever could predict how many yards receiving he has, plus like and share our page, will win a Real Football Picks t-shirt. Shane's going to have the same deal. Who's your sleeper?
Stephon Diggs.
So whoever predicts how many yards receiving Stephon Diggs does or how close you get and likes and share our page will win a t-shirt. Who's your bust this week, guy?
Bust this week is going to be Odell Beckham Jr.
That's ballsy.
I know. I like
real
him.
ballsy.
I did Tom Brady one week.
You're
I
a
like
nut-
to go high, you know.
Would you say you're a nut job?
I'm a nut job. A little
right.
bit. A little bit.
My bust of the week is going to be Derek Carr. I think he had a phenomenal week last week.
Well, that's a
but-
ballsy one, too. He's good.
He's playing against Denver. I know they're a small favorite and the total's high, but I see Derek Carr getting beat up this week. I think the overtime game is going to affect his performance this week. Denver's defense could be a good play this week as well. So Derek
I like
Carr's
your
our
thinking.
bust.
I like your
Dante
thinking.
Moncrief is my sleeper. Who's your sleeper again?
Diggs. Back to Diggs.
Diggs. His bust is?
Beckham.
Okay, so remember, Dante Moncrief, receiving yards plus like and share. Diggs, receiving yards plus like and share, and you'll win a t-shirt. One answer only. You can't win 2 t-shirts. Thanks for coming. Before we go against the games versus the spread this week, I want to welcome back Mr. Highlight,
Yes.
Richard Radner. Nice
I
to
am
have
the
you back
master.
2 weeks in a row, buddy.
I am the master.
How you doing? Shane's over here. How you doing? We had a nice Kansas City last night steak, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And just off the record, was it true that your father was an apprentice to Harry Houdini?
Yes, my dad worked with Harry Houdini. Yes.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
The
Pretty cool.
largest collection of Houdini apparatus in the world.
Awesome. This week's games we're going against the spread. The first game we're going with is the Giants are at home, -2.5 versus the Eagles. Ricky, who you got?
Oh, geez, the Eagles are a great play. Eagles' point differential is second best in the NFL, next to New England, and Philadelphia has beat the Giants 4 straight straight up.
So you like the Eagles?
I like the Eagles.
Shane?
I like the Eagles as well. 8-1 against the Giants in New York. I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay, I'm going to go opposite of these guys. I'm going to take the Giants minus 2.5. I believe Ricky's stats, and I believe Shane's.
Loser.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the overtime game that the Eagles lost last week could be detrimental for this week's game. I believe next week they'll have a bounce-back game at home against Atlanta, but this week they're going down. Next game we're going over this week is the Indianapolis Colts at the Green Bay Packers. Indianapolis is plus 7.5. Ricky.
That one's pretty simple. The Colts plus 7.5. Green Bay's terrible against the spread. They've lost 3 games by a half a point by the spread. And anytime you get over 7, when you get 7.5, it's almost a play most of the time.
Shane.
Colts.
I'm going with Ricky as well. I like the Colts. Got him.
That's it?
Yeah, he's
Short and
so good.
sweet?
That's how I like it.
I'm also taking the Colts, so we're going to have 3 of us on the Colts. I don't know how we did last week when we all picked the same game. I think we did pretty good, actually.
We did.
But the Colts, following a loss, are 23-7 against the spread. I think they're going to keep this competitive, and I think they're going to have a shot to win. Next game we're going over is going to be, ooh, I know you like this one. We're going to have the Denver Broncos at the Oakland Raiders, and Denver in Oakland is a pick'em. Ricky.
Oh, that's the game is my best play of the day. Denver Broncos, okay. Oakland's a phony team. Oakland plays lousy at home, and also that the Denver Broncos, are the world champions, and Denver Broncos will cover off an overtime loss for the overtime win for Oakland. That's another advantage.
Shane.
I like exactly what Ricky said. I'm a big Denver guy this week as well. It was going to be my pick of the week, but I changed it to a couple other ones, but I love Denver.
Dangerous. I'm also taking the Broncos. Here's some more information on the Broncos. Broncos have covered 7 straight versus the Raiders. Broncos in divisional road games are 15-1 straight up, 14-2 against the spread. I know Denver's going to be a little public this week like Atlanta was yesterday, but Denver should prevail. Next game. We got the Seahawks at home against the Buffalo Bills. Seahawks are minus 6.5 at home. Ricky.
Seahawks are a phony team. They're not a good team. Buffalo come off 4 straight wins. They had a tough loss at Miami. They lost to the Patriots. Everybody loses to the Patriots. So Buffalo's playing real well. I like them plus 6.5. Try to get 7. They're out there. Try to get the best lines. That's how you win.
Very important to get the best lines, right?
Very,
Ricky?
very, very important.
Because last week in your game on Philly, even though you lost on our show, you ended up getting 6. And I got a push on a bad beat.
But if you get the best lines, you can bet against you and your friend can bet the same games, and you can win $25,000. He can break even because you went out and shopping and got the right lines.
I took the Seahawks because I don't believe what Ricky said over here. I think Seattle's better than what people think. They're at home. Buffalo's traveling all the way to the West Coast. I know it's usually the opposite when the West Coast teams travel east, but I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks.
I am going to go with Ricky on this one. I'm going to take Buffalo plus 6.5. We're getting a bad line here. There's 7 out there. I think this is going to be a spot where Seattle's looking ahead to next week's revenge game with New England, which we both, and my friend,
play of the year,
is going to like Seattle in that one. But I'm going to take Buffalo in this one. And that's your picks against the spread. The rest of the picks to us follow. Good luck this week, guys. Now it's that time for the pick of the week. Again, Shane went 1-0 and is on a 3-0 streak last week with Houston. Ricky went 1-1 with the Saints in Philadelphia, but got a push if you bet the game on Sunday, where you could have got the best line. Again, we always recommend you search around.
Best line.
Get the best line.
Don't
do
be
your
a sucker.
research.
It's a big deal.
Do your research.
Don't be a
I went
sucker.
0-1 with the Colts. Colts. Ricky, who's your best bet of the week
Denver,
this week?
I gave all the information before. Denver's a lock. Bet
He
your
likes
house, your
Denver.
car, sell everything you own.
For a
Denver's
$100 bet or a normal $100 bet, what would you recommend on this Denver game they bet?
Nickel.
Huh?
For a normal bettor that bets $100 on this game, what would you recommend they bet on this Denver game?
I would bet about 5-10% of their bankroll on this game. Yes.
Okay. Shane, who you got?
I got actually 2 this week. I went with 2 this week because I'm on fire right now.
He is on fire.
First one is going to be the Eagles. I like the Eagles over the Giants. I know that you went the opposite way on that. I already let you know why I like
Whatever.
them. Next one is going to be the Jets. I really like the Jets. They're 16-5 against the spread in Miami last 21. Miami, I know they get their line a little bit healthy, but I'm going with the Jets.
And I'm going to give you the Indianapolis Colts plus 7.5. Again, Andrew Luck, 23-7 off of ATS off the loss the following week. I think they're going to be competitive. I don't believe in this Green Bay team. I think they're bogus on the defensive end. Kansas City's a pretty good team that beat Indianapolis last week. They're
I love
underrated,
I love Kansas City.
and their defense is pretty damn good. But you should be able to throw the ball on Green Bay. I think this is going to be a competitive game, maybe in the upper 20s. But Indianapolis plus 7.5 is my play of the week. Good luck, guys.
And now, the Spatula Pick of the Week.
Doing our Spatula Pick of the Week.
Time for the Spatula Pick of the Week. And this week's Spatula Pick of the Week is...
With the New Orleans Saints being 78% of the public favorite, we are going with the San Francisco 49ers. Wait a minute. We're going with San Fran. You know I'm a Saints fan. How you going to do that? Here we go, San Fran. Here we go. Here we go, San Fran. Here we go.
And that's going to wrap up Week 9 of Real Football Picks.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and definitely share if you want to be qualified for the free t-shirt.
And please subscribe to YouTube channel.
As always, for Shane and Mr. Highlight, Ricky, thanks for coming.
Asa lasagna, don't get any on ya.
Thanks for coming, y'all!
Goodbye.